your anchors, Dustin Stewart and Jennifer. With Photo and Crooner, Vicky Albertson.
On his way to the Super Bowl, teen heartthrob Justin Bieber was held in custody at New Jersey's Teterboro Airport while law enforcement searched his charter jet for marijuana. Although they found no cannabis on the jet, the smell was so strong that Cheech and Chong offered to carry his luggage any flight, anytime, anywhere.
Residents across North Carolina are being invited to direct their eyes to the sky for Audubon's Great Backyard Bird Count, February 14th through the 17th. The 4-day event, now in its 17th year, encourages birdwatchers of all ages and skill levels to count birds for 15 minutes and report their findings to birdcount.org. One ruby-throated hummingbird responded saying, "I guess human beings are bored, stuck on the ground all day."
Former American Idol runner-up Clay Aiken is running for Congress in North Carolina, vowing to help families that are struggling. Even though his future opponent, Congresswoman Renee Elmers, has a consistently anti-gay voting record, her campaign spokesman said that Aiken's sexual orientation will not be an issue in the campaign. "We will not talk about his sexuality," said a campaign spokesperson, "only his liberal positions. He has a lot of liberal positions, and we will explore each and every one of these positions and look at those positions and talk how those are not our positions. And we will only talk about his positions and how he gets into these positions and what's wrong with these positions."
Pope Francis appeared on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine this month with a headline proclaiming, "The times they are changing." Bob Dylan, who wrote and recorded "The Times They Are Changing" in 1964, said, "Tell me about it." And here with her take on it, the Pope Rowan Crooner.
I'm from Argentina, I eat Solomina, and I'm loved everywhere that I go. I talk about love and I talk about peace, and I'm not doing it for show. I'm the Bishop of Rome, I call St. Peter's my home. The Swiss God never leave me alone. My new name is Francis, I ain't taking chances. Hell, I'm on the cover of Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, gonna see my picture on the cover. Stone, somebody go and tell the Holy Mother. Stone, gonna see my praying face on the cover of the Rolling Stone. I gotta go challenge, never criticize the malice, cause it never gets you anywhere. I drive my own car, but don't take it very far just because I think it's fair. I've taken the vows of church out of the air, cause it's the life I want to own. But the thrill that I love more than the puppet of is the cover of the Rolling Stone.
As it turns out, penguins at Sea Life Sanctuary in the United Kingdom were not depressed from lack of sunlight and were not given antidepressants, as was mistakenly reported by National Public Radio. They're not on antidepressants. They're on an antifungal treatment, said Todd German, senior aquarist at Sea Life. They're not depressed, he said. They're not unhappy. Said one penguin, "Ugh, enough already with the pharmaceuticals. You think I could just get a beer?"
According to the Salisbury Post, more Americans check Facebook daily than read the Bible. Moses responded by starting a fan page and inviting all of his friends to like him.
According to the Salisbury Post, according to the Secret Service, an individual attempted to climb the White House fence Friday afternoon, prompting a lockdown. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie later confessed to the crime, saying he figured it was the only way he could ever get to the White House.
The Pop-Tart bill passed its first hurdle in Florida when it passed the State House panel on Wednesday. If it becomes law, The bill would replace the zero tolerance policy with what some legislators call common sense, and would not allow school districts to suspend students for shaping their Pop-Tarts to look like guns, like a kid in Maryland did. Another kid who makes straight A's in science, the 27 ingredients on the Pop-Tart box, noticed that Pop-Tarts themselves can kill you and suggested another law that would ban them altogether.
In an interview with the Washington Post, Representative Michelle Bachmann said that this is not the time to fight the debt ceiling again. You've got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, she said, showing not only her political acumen, but also her knowledge of Kenny Rogers lyrics.
Taliban fighters in Afghanistan have released videos showing a captured Allied soldier, a British dog soldier that is. British officials report that they are negotiating the dog's release and have offered 2 Taliban Pharaoh hounds and 72 virgin poodles.
A mammoth crowd gathered in downtown Raleigh Saturday for the Mass Moral March, calling for well-funded public education, anti-poverty policies, affordable health care, and fairness in the criminal justice system. The protesters marched, sang, chanted, cheered, and even danced through downtown Raleigh. Governor McCrory was not available for comment, having locked himself in the bathroom.
The Rowan County Commissioners, proud new owners of the former Salisbury Mall, now West End Plaza, voted 5-0 to offer indoor and outdoor space to the Salisbury-Rowan Farmers Market. I think this would be a win-win, not only for the farmers market, but for the citizens of Rowan County, said Vice Chairman Craig Pierce. Pierce, who would also like to see the Christmas parade moved into the mall, also suggested buying downtown Salisbury in its entirety and moving it to the new West End Plaza. That's tonight's Slow News.